plug attached to it, and you can plug in any electronic device. And then within the Alexa app, you can say, I want to call this plug my lamp or my television or whatever. And then I can just say, Alexa, turn off my television. And it'll just turn off the plug. But eventually that plug is going to go away. And that kind of functionality is going to exist within the television. So the Alexa device will, I would not, this is totally far in the future, but I would not be surprised if someday you could buy a home and the home is powered by Alexa. And there's no, it's just in the walls. You don't have to do anything. I mean, Bill Gates' house already does this. It doesn't use Alexa. And actually, Mark Zuckerberg at Facebook, he also has a smart home that's not powered by Alexa, but he made it all himself.
Wow.
But it's pretty cool. But it's the same kind of thing. Like you won't see a device, but you'll have hidden speakers in your ceiling and hidden microphone, and you just talk naturally, and it picks up everything. And so it's definitely going to become something where Alexa is at the center of everything.
Well, for users like me, that's not Bill Gates or Mark Zuckerberg. Like, you guys need to learn in Korea.
Okay, noted.
So so before it's really built into the homes, right? We have the Echo devices, and Echo device, it's actually beyond speakers now, but the speaker functionality has been an issue also, right? So
yeah, can you explain that a little bit when you say speaker functionality?
Right, as a standalone speaker, maybe the quality of music it's actually right now produced by Amazon, right? Are you guys partnering with the AV speaker makers?
Yeah. That's a great question. So back when Alexa was first released, the speaker was okay, but it wasn't, like Bose or Harman Kardon or any of these other really great speaker companies. So what they ended up doing was launching the Echo Dot. And the Dot was designed to add Alexa functionality to an existing home speaker system. And so it was designed that way to address that issue. But that was about, 2 years ago. Now, as time has gone on, the latest Echo devices are not bad. They're pretty good. They're not as good as the Apple HomePod. The Apple HomePod sounds great, but then the Apple HomePod costs $500, and most people don't pay that much for a device like that. But as you move further and further down the road, I think it's likely that you'll see Alexa just integrated into various high-end sound systems. Sonos, I don't know if you're familiar with the Sonos company. They make really great home speakers. They're almost as expensive as a HomePod, but they have Alexa integrated in them today.
I see.
And so that's probably something that's going to happen in the future.
So I haven't tried the Sonos One speaker, but does the user have the exact same experience with Sonos as the Echo? Or is there something?
Yes and no. So you wouldn't be able to say, you wouldn't be able to order something from Amazon Prime through a Sonos speaker. But Sonos has its own experience. And so you can do a bunch of things into that regard with Sonos. But your question that you just asked brings up a very important point. And that is eventually whoever wins the smart speaker voice AI race is going to have to ensure consistency across all surfaces. And so whatever happens on Sonos eventually needs to be extremely similar, if not exactly the same, to what happens on an Echo, what happens in your car, what happens on your fridge, what happens